everyone. I hope that you are having an amazing day. So, with that being stated, by the title of this video, you know how it's about to go down. You know what's about to happen. So, I'm grateful that you came to, you know, I'm grateful, just to be honest, I'm truly grateful that you came to see me because today's reading needs to be seen. I'm going to be doing a series of pick a card, pick a numbers, and really start diving in deep into tarot. It's something that I always loved, something that I was just fearful of putting out there because I was fearing a lot of different things that was emotionally weighing me down and emotionally, you know, and I feel like it ties into this reading so much, and I'm grateful that I'm able to experience this exchange with you, and I'm grateful that I can give you a few tips. So, with that being stated, I'm going to start your reading right now. Thank you, number one. This is your reading. So, from what I'm seeing from the Hermit being in reverse, what I'm truly seeing is that it's time for you to make it happen. It's time for you to come out your shell. It's time for you to get out the house. It's time for you to do something new. Because lately, on your current energy, I feel like you've just been laying low. And the reason why you've been laying low and just staying like in the dark, in a sense, with your life, truly you've been in the dark, and it's time for you to awaken and start this new whatever it is. It's just time, and it's time for you to start. It all begins with number one. You've been in your cave, in a sense, in your little cocoon, in your hermit mode, and you just have not been seeing life in the greatest of lights. And it's one of those things that it's time for you to get out your shell. It's time for you to get out your cave. It's time for you to bring the light in whatever situation that you need to do, because clearly you're not doing something, because clearly you're afraid of battling with others. It's like you're scared to put yourself out there and scared to come out this cave that you're in, but you're scared of truly expressing yourself and all the knowledge that you obtain and everything that is about you, solely because you are trying to make others happy. And that's a sad, sad life. Trust and believe. I went through it. I know. And I believe that's the reason why you came to this reading, was for me to be real with you, and for you, for me to tell you that that's not how you're supposed to live life, baby. We are all here as spiritual beings to be the best that we can be. At times we go into hermit mode, and at times it's time to get out of hermit mode. And I'm seeing with you, it's time to show yourself, it's time to express yourself, it's time for you to become center stage in your life. Because the reason why you're holding yourself back is all due to you being scared of conflict, you being scared of what's going to happen, who's going to say what, all types of scenarios that can happen. But with this card, it's telling you that if you express it in love, it doesn't matter what you say. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you love. Now, I just came up with that one myself, but in all honesty, it still applies. You just have to show yourself love and show the love for what you want to create and put it out here, because it's time for you to take center stage of your life, because clearly you're not doing it. It's like you're in this cave because you don't want to offend others or whatever. But with the Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands being reversed, it's all about you feeling that passion again. You putting yourself out there for competition, because competition is going to happen. It was many of us out here. So yes, competition is going to be there. Yes, it's going to be people that disagree with you. Yes, it's going to be people that doesn't like you. But all that doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about the 10% who don't like you when there's 90% of people who love you. And I see that you have a lot of knowledge and you have a lot of spiritual wisdom. And it's time to put yourself out there and become center stage of your life. You cannot keep going by just thinking you don't have talents, just worrying about how everybody else is going to feel, because I've been there. I know that feeling, and that's not a great feeling. It's truly not. So with that being stated, let's look at your cards. Number one. So with what I'm seeing with the rest of your cards that I have spread right here is that you have too much stuff and it's time to let go. It's like you're holding on to so much belongings, material things, and I really feel like your ancestral advice is to let a lot of it go, because with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it's just saying that you have so many networks of people, so many ideas, so many material things, and it's like you're not using all your resources wisely. So if you're not going to use it, you're going to lose it. And the advice is just to let go of the things that you no longer need. And one of the things that I see one thing that I see you no longer need is this emotional imbalance that you're having. And I feel like you're having that imbalance because you're fearful. And it may be you're fearful of success. You're fearful of starting something new. You're fearful of making conflicts with others or putting yourself first. But you don't have to live that life anymore, because victory is yours. You will have victory. I don't know your time frame, but you will eventually have it in so many different ways. Success doesn't mean that you have to have a $1 trillion home. Success could come in so many different ways where people admire you. But success could even come in starting something new and just laying down the foundation of creating the life that you want. That could be considered success. And I love this reading because it's just telling me that you are operating out of fear and your emotions is getting the best of you, and you know you have to walk away of whatever it is. You know you have to walk away from that emotional imbalance that you're having with whatever it could possibly be, because I see that you're scared and you're acting out of fear, and it's like you have so many different options and different avenues you could take. And it's like, no, it's time to walk away and really make a clear decision on getting to your success of starting something new and really looking at how you can change your life. Because with this Eight of Swords being upright here at the end of your reading, it's just saying that you're like this. You are surrounded by your thoughts and you're keeping yourself trapped and you're keeping yourself in fear mode and got so many different resources and so many different belongings and material things that it's time to let go of and put yourself first and come out of the cave that you're in and get the victory and have this new mindset of starting something new. You pick number one because this is all about newness, bringing newness to your life. But clearly, you may not be ready for it yet, and it's okay. We all go through it and at one point in our lives. But this is just a warning to you that if you continue to live life the way that you've been, you will continue to get the same results, because clearly you are not happy from what I'm seeing. It's time for you to do what you love. Create the life that you want and not take it so seriously. You have to allow yourself to build over time. You have to allow yourself to get the life that you want by working towards it consistently, not being fearful, Not holding on to all these things just to hold on to it when you know you need to release it. It's time for you to get your victory and start something new and stop holding yourself back in so many different ways that you're doing, because to be honest, it's all in your mind. You're allowing your mind and your emotions to hold you back. When spiritually, you have to put yourself out there, because yes, it's going to be competition. And spiritually, you have to put yourself in the center of your life. You cannot keep putting other people, other things, other whatever center stage in your life. It's time for you to take center stage of your life and realize your talents, your creativity, and what you bring to this world. And a lot of things that you bring to this world is knowledge from what you've been through, because you've been in isolation, not due to COVID-19, but due to you just feeling alone and lonely. And it's time for you to get your victory and have this new mindset to get what you want. So I also shuffled through my Menti deck and pulled one more card for you group, for those of you who picked number one. And the card that I chose is I act respectably of others. Oh, I act respectfully to others. Let you see what it looked like. So what I'm getting from this card is all about treating others the way that you would like to be treated, and also treating yourself the way that you would treat others. Because if you're so nice to others and want to be so respectful of others and putting yourself last, it's not the best thing to do. I know with me, I was so caught up on being so nice to so many different people that didn't deserve my kindness, but I wanted to be such a good boy that I put myself last and put everybody before me, and guess what happened? A tower moment. And it needed to happen because I wasn't respecting myself, and you're not respecting yourself. The respect that you show to others, show it to yourself. And it's one more thing that I would like to read to you guys. You are the master and commander of your mind, and how you choose to conduct yourself is either a beacon of benevolence or a mirror of malevolence. When we remember to reflect light and remain enveloped in loyalty to the great esteems of virtue, we merge the heart with the mind and can find beauty in every walk of life as we travel through life courageously. So yeah, it's all about how you're going to conduct yourself. Are you going to mirror physically what's within, or you're going to keep doubting it? Because you chose number one, because it all starts with you. You battled your demons, whatever you want to call it, the negative energy, and now it's time to release so you can get the life that you want. So, with that being said, my name is Poon Poon. Thank you for coming to my channel, The Life of Poon. And whenever you need ancestral guidance and messages, just check out my other videos. Pick a number. It's going to be continued until I feel like stopping it at this point. But it's one of those things that just pick a number and get your ancestral message whenever you want to come back to my channel. But in the meantime, stay blessed,